Hey everyone, Joe here. And sorry for the attire. I mean, Emily Dickinson is my gal, so who knows. But Tony Horton just kicked my butt up and down the theoretical court. I have to say, I have been talking up Jester 2 for a while to the PR company because it's on embargo. It is the best horror movie I've seen this year. Period. The end. And I've been talking it up so much that I think they just got tired of it. And so for my birthday, they hooked me up with a interview with the director. And it's one of those things where good things happen to good people, and it's an amazing experience. The movie is with an amazing director. You've got to check out the interview. And after you check out the interview, check out Jester 2. It is coming. Here's a pitch. It's coming in the theaters September 15th and 16th. Coming nationwide. Go see it. You will be amazed. It is the best horror movie this year. The end. And now on with my show.
Hey everyone, Joe here today, and we've got none other than the director from The Jester 2, Colin Krawchuk. Did I say your name correctly?
You get a gold star, Joe.
Yes, that is correct. I can give myself that later on. Colin, I'm so glad to talk to you. I've watched The Jester 2, and I can't wait to give my review on it. All I'm going to say is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
From start to finish, you had me hooked. It is the perfect story, and I love how it's a sequel. And I didn't see Jester, but I felt everything was already there, right?
Yeah.
So talk me through it. What was Jester, the original? What was the original Jester?
The original Jester was the original 2016 short film. That's
Right.
the very first iteration of the Jester. And because that did so well compared to all of our other short films, we were like, we've never done a sequel. And then we made the sequel to The Jester, which is called The Jester Chapter 2. And we released that, I believe, the next year. And then it didn't matter what we put out after that. Everyone was just like, when's the next Jester coming out? So we kind of were like, whoops, what is this monster we have created now?
Right.
So we made a third one, and we were like, that's it. That's it. No more. And everyone was like, great. So when's the next Jester Chapter 4 coming out? So we were moved on, and then you get the phone call that's like, well, I would love to make a Jester feature with you. I'm sure you've been wanting to make a Jester feature for a long time, and it's like, yes.
Yes, we will.
We had to lightning speed come up with a Jester feature, having never written a feature film once before, never even considered, especially the Jester, who was designed to be like an urban legend told in short film format. So trying to expand that into a feature film with there was a lot of learning curves to navigate in that. But
so this is your first feature for real?
No, the first Jester feature was.
Sorry, Jester 2. Okay, yeah, right.
This is my second feature.
Okay.
Many Jesters. Yeah.
I will say this. I see some real brilliance coming through all the studios, but yours had me floored. So this came from a short film all the way through to, I guess, Epic saying, hey, you want to do a feature? Like, who's going to say no?
Right.
And then creating this franchise now.
Yeah.
Where did you get the idea of the Jester from, the original idea?
It was really, we had made, I think it was 2 previous horror short films. We tried to make one every Halloween, and they both were, like, the first one was us trying to do horror for the first time, and I think it was called Creep. And then the second one was us trying to do, it was a real, I would never do it now, but it was a really ambitious, we're going to do the one long shot short film. It was called On My Way. And both of them, we had like masked guys running around like maniacs wielding items. And for the next year, when we were getting ready to make our Halloween short, we were like, well, I said I didn't want to do another one of those antagonists again. It's like, we've done, is that all we're going to do is guys in masks running around like maniacs? So we did a guy in a mask again, but this time he's not running around like a maniac. And so that was the change that we made. But it was just like, let's do the opposite. Let's have somebody who, rather than being that kind of antagonist, is somebody who projects like an intelligence and is cool and calm and collected and 3 steps ahead. And what you see at the end of the first short film is also has his own moral code that
Right.
we don't know what the moral code is, but he has one. And that alone was just interesting to me.
I think you're hitting a lot on the head for Jester 2, because when I'm watching this, one of the things that appealed to me, besides the great mask work, by the way, if you ever seen the poster,
Jason Baker and his team made that matter. They're
Black Phone,
they're incredible. Yeah, Black Phone.
It's geez. So you see this great artwork, right? But it's the characters that draw you into it. A lot of people can have great looking movies, but there's nothing behind it. No one cares. Like no one cares if someone dies or lives. Who cares? But Jester 2, it sucks you into the character work. Like Max is identifiable. The Jester is identifiable. Like you identify part of this.
Yeah.
So how important was to get the correct cast for this?
My God. It can be, especially at this level where
Right.
To put it sort of indelicately, I guess, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to a lot of things. So you are hiring locally for a lot of your cast. And Max, on paper, I loved Max, but I also understood it's like, you know, we're the movie's going to live or die by whoever plays this character.
Right.
And Max is top priority to cast in this. And I love the audition process. I want every audition that comes in to be the one, you know. When I saw hers, I was like, she's not booked yet, is she? Like, can we Kaitlyn was just like, yeah, was I have never seen a better audition, I think, in my life.
Right.
I just was floored by the amount of emotion she was able to. She had 3 sides to read, and every side, after each one, I was like, well, that was the best side one. Oh, that was also the best side too. Please, 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 please. And side 3 was like, this was the best. This was the best. Call everybody. So I couldn't. We got so lucky with her, and I think I loved Max on paper, but once I saw her interpret the words, it just like
it becomes reality, right? And that's really important, because if we are watching this movie and if we can connect to Max, it becomes easier to connect to the Jester because of the relationship they have. Without spoiling too much, that there's, you know, this is called Jester 2, who knew? And right. And when we see all these layers put in, it's not just a slasher film. It's not just this sleight of hand. It's not Halloween 2. Nothing against Halloween 2 or 3 or whatever it's going to be, right? This is going to be something you actually care about the antagonist.
Yeah.
That's a good point. The antagonist. It's weird, right?
Yeah. And well, I will say, it brings me so much joy to this. You said you're going to hold off on reviewing, but everything that you've said so far, I'm like, I'll take this as the review.
Well,
like, this is really? All wonderful. But
my job is done here.
The relationship between Max and the Jester became the most important thing in the movie to me. And many years ago, there was a short film. It was actually a Halloween fan film that we had made. I was like, it became my goal starting with that film. It's like, I really want to make an effort to make likable characters. It's really easy in a horror movie, especially one typically like this one, where you're just in it for the guts, man. You're just in it for the gore. And you just want to see the Jester do his Jester thing, and everyone else is just fodder. And it's like, well, I want to see if we can make people, like you said, care about as many people as we can. Sure, there's going to be the indulgent kills in the movie where you're like, yeah, we wanted to see that happen to that person. But it's like, I don't want anybody to wish Max harm in this movie. You know, I want them to be rooting for Max. But the things that you're describing, I feel like were born out of, I modeled the relationship on between Max and Jester on Max and Vincent in Collateral, Michael Mann's Collateral. And the thing that I love about their relationship is, yes, on the surface, They are enemies who are forced to work together. But throughout the course of the movie, you see these moments where maybe the things that Vincent is telling Max are truths that he needs to hear and couldn't have heard from somebody else in that moment. And Vincent is just the person Max needs in his life right now. And there are I wanted those, like, I wanted to complicate the Jester and the relationship a little bit. You know, there's little moments here and there where you catch Max looking at the Jester, and it's like maybe she's thinking, well, maybe it's not all bad. You know, maybe there's not.
Right.
And then he does something that completely proves the opposite. So it's just like, I love
Got
that
me
push,
again.
that push pull dynamic was something that I tried to put as much into the movie as possible.
Well, it works brilliant. And this is what I'm saying. It's a character-driven movie, which we all love, and it hooks us in. Now, I asked this of all of my guests. What was the one thing you wish you could tell younger? I mean, like childhood you. If you can tell yourself one thing, what would it be?
Oh boy, so many things, but to do with movie making, right?
anything you want.
Well, it would be keep learning.
There you go.
Seek as much information as possible. Especially now.
Excellent.
You know, now it's like there's no excuse now when information is so readily available to all of us, and so many self-made opportunities. You can I know it's been said to death, but you can go out in your backyard today with your phone and shoot a short film. So it's I'm glad that I did that at some point, but you never stop growing and never get complacent, I think.
I love it. That's great advice. Never stop growing. And when you do see something, the Jester coming to theaters. I love it. September 15th and 16th nationwide. Boom. You're going to be there, yeah? Release? You have to be at the release.
I'll be somewhere. You'll have to
Jester
find me.
2. Jester 2, I love it. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming. I wish you the best. I can't wait to see Jester 15. Kidding. Don't kill me. But Jester 2, you have to see it. It's the best story I've seen this year, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Like, movie hands down. Hands down, best movie I've seen this year.
Thank you. I don't know if I agree with you, but because I saw Weapons, and Weapons is amazing.
Oh, I reviewed. Okay. Weapons is amazing. Not a horror movie. But it was an amazing movie. Not a horror movie.
Okay.
I think Jester hits the sweet spot. Thank you so much. On behalf of myself and Colin, we bid you good day. Bye, everyone.